Gregg Popovich's iconic coaching career comes to an end. After 29 seasons with the San Antonio Spurs, in a moment that signals the end of an era, Gregg Popovich, the winningest coach in NBA history, has officially announced his departure from the sidelines of the San Antonio Spurs. After nearly 3 decades of unparalleled success, Popovich is stepping down as head coach, transitioning to the role of president of basketball operations for the Spurs, an organization he helped define and elevate to the pinnacle of NBA success. At 76, Popovich's decision to retire from coaching is one that resonates deeply within the basketball world. His storied tenure is one of legend. 5 NBA championships, an unmatched career win total, and countless accolades that have cemented him as one of the greatest to ever coach the game. "I've decided it's time to step away as head coach," Popovich stated in his official release. "While my love and passion for the game remain, I feel it's time to transition to a different role." The torch is now passed to Mitch Johnson, a trusted assistant who served as Popovich's stand-in for the latter part of this season, filling the shoes of one of the most legendary figures in NBA history. Johnson will take on the responsibility of leading the Spurs, guiding them through their rebuilding phase as the franchise pivots towards the future. A historic legacy. 29 seasons of excellence. Popovich's coaching journey, spanning 29 seasons, has left an indelible mark on both the San Antonio Spurs and the NBA as a whole. With a staggering 1,422 career wins and 869 losses, Popovich's legacy includes more than just numbers. It's a testament to a relentless work ethic, unwavering leadership, and an ability to adapt and innovate throughout the ebbs and flows of the NBA landscape. Under Popovich's stewardship, the Spurs were a perennial powerhouse. From 1999 to 2014, the franchise captured 5 NBA championships, with key moments in history etched into the minds of fans worldwide, and even in his twilight years, Popovich remained committed to rebuilding the Spurs around the promising young talent of French phenom Victor Wembanyama. The potential for another Spurs dynasty looms large, as Popovich hands over the reins during a transition period rife with possibilities, triumphs, and setbacks. A career built on perseverance. Popovich's career wasn't just defined by victories on the court, but by the profound impact he had on the players he coached, the city of San Antonio, and the game of basketball itself. His tenure as head coach began on a rocky note. On December 10th, 1996, Popovich took over mid-season after firing head coach Bob Hill, with the Spurs sitting at a disappointing 3-15. A controversial move, no doubt, but one that would ultimately set the course for one of the most successful eras in NBA history. Under Popovich's guidance, the Spurs quickly found their footing, with a star-studded lineup that featured future Hall of Famers Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. The team's first championship under Popovich came in 1999, but that was only the beginning. The Spurs would continue their dominance into the 2000s and beyond, with championship victories in 2003, 2005, 2007, and finally, 2014, the latter marking the pinnacle of Popovich's coaching career, a true masterstroke as the Spurs dethroned LeBron James's Miami Heat in an unforgettable finals series. Despite the successes, Popovich also faced his fair share of heartbreak. The 2013 NBA Finals loss to the Miami Heat, a series in which the Spurs were within seconds of securing their 5th title before Ray Allen's iconic three-pointers in Game 6, forced overtime, and a Game 7 loss, was a crushing blow for Popovich. However, his ability to remain gracious and composed in defeat further solidified his reputation as a class act in the NBA. His ability to move forward and achieve redemption with the 2014 championship showed that even in the face of adversity, Popovich remained the master of his craft. Coach Pop's extraordinary impact on our family, San Antonio, the Spurs, and the game of basketball is profound, said Spurs managing partner Peter J. Holt. He is truly one of one as a person, leader, and coach. A relationship with players. Like no other, Popovich's relationship with his players was unlike any other. His leadership style wasn't about micromanagement or ego. It was about empowerment. He created a culture where humility, teamwork, and accountability were paramount. Players often praised him for his ability to bring out the best in them, both on and off the court. One of the most notable figures to pay tribute to Popovich is Chris Paul, who joined the Spurs for the 2023 season. Paul, who had long admired Popovich from afar, was particularly impressed by his work ethic even after Popovich's health scare when he suffered a stroke earlier that season. I would walk past the training room, and Pop would be on the treadmill, grinding away at his rehab, Paul recalled. It's